Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Jay back again. This time, series review Miss Marvel season one, or I guess series review series, um, depending on if it's coming back for a second season, which I doubt. Um, Most of these Marvel shows normally don't get second seasons. They're normally just one and dones, with the exception of Loki and What If. But anyway, here with my review for Ms. Marvel season one. Um, this it was okay. This was okay. It told the story was good. Um, I'm not the biggest like Kamala Khan slash Ms. Marvel fan. Like I have read a couple of her books. So I mean she is a cool character, but I'm not a hardcore avid fan. Like I don't know every little thing about the character, and I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like I do. But overall, it was okay. I know a lot of people a little butthurt over them changing her origin and her power set. I mean that's fine. It is like the end. Like people need to realize these move Disney, Marvel, like they change stuff all the time. Like I don't know why people are still in 2022 acting like, oh, this is something brand new. Like they've been doing this for years. Like come on now. But that's just my little nit. That's just my little issue with that. But yeah. So we start off with Kamala Khan. You know, she's a she's not the most popular kid in school. She's kind of a Avengers, well, Captain Marvel fangirl. She knows everything about about Carol Danvers slash Captain Marvel. So you know, she's a Muslim character. In New Jersey, New York. Um, she wants to go to Avengers Con and cosplay as Captain Marvel. She ends up stumbling across this magical bracelet or bangle, as what they call it, magical bangle, which is a family relative, and you know she's just trying to fit in and trying to figure out, oh no, like this bracelet looks cool, not knowing that the origins behind the bracelet and that it was passed down from generation to generation. Um, so her and her best friend, um, his name escapes me at the moment. Um, her and her BFF, they, they're trying to figure out how the powers work. They somewhat create like it kind of reminds me of like energy constructs, like Green Lantern, somewhat, but it grants her like force fields. She can, you know, embiggen, as they call it in the comics and in the show, embiggen, where she can, um, elastic, stretch her arms and legs, and she can create like little steps to walk, like to walk mid-air, like if she's trying to catch somebody out of a building. We later find out that this family, which I don't remember any of these characters' names. I'm sorry. They're like after Kamala and the bracelet. They look human, but they're actually from a different plane of existence, and they want the bracelet as a key to return back to their home dimension. So later come to find out that their true intentions are to take it by force and possibly kill Kamala if necessary. So they end up accidentally striking the bracelet, and it causes Kamala to go back in time and meet her great grandmother and see the origin of the bracelet. And once she returns to present day, she was like, yeah, I can't let them get this bracelet. So they end up opening a portal is open, and they see it as a way for them to return home. Upon approaching the portal, they are accidentally killed and disintegrated. So afterwards, Kamala has to tell the woman's son, who was really trying to get the bracelet, that his mom died, and before she died, she passed her powers on to him, and his powers are strongly identical to Kamala's. So next we have damage control, being super reckless and trying to capture Kamala and her friends, bring them in for questioning, and trying to figure out what's going on. Later, in the finale, we get she's talking to her dad, and she gets her name, um, the Miss Marvel name, which I thought was cool. And then, which this is one of the things that fans like, and honestly, I thought it was pretty cool too. Like, I didn't throw a fit or any of that. Like, it was actually a cool twist. Kamala is out talking to her best friend, and he explains to her that he was running tests like on her genetic structure, and come to find out that she has a mutation, like the bangle, like meaning she has powers outside of the bangle. The bangle just helped awaken her power. And when he said mutation, they played the little 90s X-Men the animated series theme song. I was like, okay, so they're going that route. Like, yeah, so in this continuity, she's not a Inhuman, and she wasn't exposed to the Terrigen Mist like she is in the comics. Therefore, she has the X gene, meaning she's a mutant. So far in the MCU, this is the first name drop for mutants in the 616 MCU continuity. And I like that. I know a lot of people don't, but who cares? I liked it. I thought it was a cool concept. I was like, and like I said, they change stuff all the time with comic book characters. All like when it comes to movies and TV shows, these companies change stuff all the time. Like, I don't know why people still be getting bent out of shape about it. Like, so yeah, I thought that was cool. But then we get the little mid-credit scene at the end. She's in her room and just lying in her bed, and next her bracelet starts glowing and acting up on its own without her not using her powers, and she is accidentally teleported. But in place, we get in who's back in her place is Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. Um, I kind of already expected that Brie Larson was gonna have a cameo appearance in the finale. I kind of already predicted that at the start of the series. So, and of course I was right. So yeah, we don't know where Kamala was teleported to, but Carol Danvers is looking around, like, no speaking lines, of course. She's looking around. She's like, I'm in a teenager's room, you know, who's a huge fan of me, and then we fade to black, and like they do in all the Marvel movies. This character will return in the Marvels, which is the sequel, which comes out next year in February. So can't wait for that. But overall, it was pretty cool. Uh, Honestly, this isn't one of my favorite like MCU Disney Plus shows, like this and Moon Knight. I would say those two are like at the bottom. So yeah, this like I said, it was good. It was good. Um, I enjoyed it. But this isn't something that I will be returning to frequently like the other shows. But overall, I give it a 5 out of 5. So until then, take it easy, stay safe, peace.